So today we're going to learn how to generate a rhythm track. First I'm going to hit Tracks, Add New, Stereo Track, and then we're going to go to Generate Rhythm Track. And you can see here some options. The standard is set to 120 beats per minute. If you know that you are covering a specific song, you can go and Google, let's use Green Day's American Idiot, for example. Google Green Day American Idiot BPM for beats per minute, and Google will tell you what the beats per minute are. Beats per bar will tell you whether or not it's in 4/4 time, which is pretty common and standard. Another one to know about is 3/4 time, which is more of a waltz. So 4/4 time would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas 3/4 time would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those are the two most common ones that you would run into. The swing amount is typically set to 0, but this will give you the amount of syncopation. The number of bars is typically set to 16. If this is a metronome track that you're going to use underneath a song, you might want to set this to a much higher number, like 500, for example, just so that it can go the entire length of your song beyond 16 bars. But I'm just going to leave it at 16 for now. And then the beat sound, you have a list of examples here from metronome tick all the way down to cowbell, noise click. These are all very metronome sounding, so this is not going to give you an actual like rock beat or anything. It's just going to be able to use something for you to use to count time. So I'm going to click OK. And then if I zoom in a little bit, you can see that the top of the beat has a slightly different sound than the rest of the beat. And you can see that because the first beat is a little bit longer than the subsequent beats. So that's how you can actually see it. And now let's hear it just to see what it sounds like. Pretty much standard. If that's too fast or if that's too slow, hit Control-Z to undo, go back to Generate Rhythm Track, and you can mess with the tempo. If you are curious to hear other sounds, go ahead and click on Other Sounds. And if you want to hear the syncopation, you can go ahead and mess with the swing amount, either toward +1 or -1. So first we're going to try +1 and see what it sounds like. It's a very cowbell sounding syncopated beat. And then we're going to syncopate it the opposite direction just to see what that sounds like. And again, the most useful use of this is basically for your metronome tone. Once you have your metronome all set, if you want to hit this and set it back to 0, you can do so manually. Use this in the background, have it come through headphones as you play a song, and then once you lay additional tracks, what you can do is either mute this or literally delete it by using the delete button here and get rid of it. But this is a really helpful, think of it like a ruler with your finished product. You're going to use a ruler to build your house, but you're not going to have the ruler as you're like living in the house when it's finally finished. But this is a good thing to have. Have fun.